Today, me and Davis are once again upgrading our horns on our scooters. Originally, I had this Spectral Advanced fire alarm, but it wasn't loud enough, so then I get this EST, and I got the horn switch. But as you can hear, this one sometimes doesn't work. I did get in an accident where I hit a Toyota Corolla, so this got kind of damaged. Not sure if that's the problem. Davis has just the Advance. What is going on here, buddy? Where's your horn? Oh, right. He's got the foot pedal. So we've both got the Advance, and I've got this EST, which right now it's working, but it's not always. So today we're doing a horn upgrade. We each got a set of these Airhorns right here. Got a bunch of stuff out here. That's nothing to do with that. Neither is that. I've got that, and you've got this one. Unfortunately, this battery is not powerful enough, so I'm gonna need this 18 amp hour battery just for my horns, which is considerably heavy, but, well, I guess I'll just deal with it. I guess the small battery I was using wasn't enough, so that's good, because that means I won't use this 18. This is one horn. Which is great, because then that means I can just put another one of these small batteries on my scooter. This is looking a little crazy, but we're going to worry about batteries later. So the horns I currently have are 24 volt. This is 12, obviously, but I want to still use that switch. So I'm going to install a 24 volt coil relay in this box, which will be triggered off the 24 volt system and turn on the 12 volt system, which I think I've got one up here in this box of controlling stuff. I'm hoping I've got a 24 volt coil relay. Hey, there's contactor for you. These are 110 coil, but these I think is what you want. Shit, that's 24 volt AC. That's time delayed. Well, we'll find one. Okay, don't know if there's two of them, but I finally found a 24 volt DC coil. My plan is to mount this in this box that this horn is in, but I don't know if it's actually going to fit now that I look at it. We need an extension box, Davis. So this down here should be our coil. Where the hell am I going to fit another battery? Good. Relay's sucking in. I wanted to fit the compressor in there. However, I don't think we have room for that. Dude, that's gonna be badass. Which one's the right one?
I think it's gonna work, right?
I think that's the one to use.
Yeah. We're gonna have to try that 28.
Is it? If it's a 28 volt coil, that's the right one. There should be, and that's 20. That's AC. What's this? 12 volt DC coil. 12 volt DC coil. 24 AC coil. This is a. What is this? Are these all 24 AC? Well, what's that? That's a time delayed. What are all these? A whole bunch in there. I think this is the one for you to use.
It's the best option.
Yeah.
How many boxes do I?
It's the only one we've got. Yeah, it's a 24 DC coil. That's the same one I use, so I gotta order more of those. This silly guy didn't bring a box, so he's going to Rona to go get a 41116s. And what else?
An extension ring?
Yeah, for who?
Me.
Me.
Actually, shouldn't I get two then? No, I should only get one.
You should probably get two.
I'll get two.
You should also probably get two covers.
Two covers?
Because what if I screw it up and I can't even fit something on here?
For a 41116?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck, it's Lowe's. You might end up having to go to Home Depot. I don't think Jess Can's open today.
Oh, what day is it?
Saturday?
Shit.
Oh, I gotta figure this out. drilling on the knockout was probably a bad idea. So I'm just gonna knock the whole thing out, and I'm just gonna put fender washers on either side. That knockout there. No one said this was gonna be quality workmanship. Okay, that washer can go on there and go through. Okay, that mount was just being stupid, so I've drilled a hole in here and I'm going to mount it a different way, something like that, and just use a self-tapping screw for now. Okay, I've got this mounted here. This horn's on this side. I've put this splitter in right here, and I'm going to mount this horn over here. Right where I've just put that hole, which looks like it might be in the wrong spot. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Holy crap, this is looking crazy. Okay, Davis has both of them here. That's good. I got company over. Davis came back from the store with the 411/16 extension ring, so that's gonna go there. My relay will fit in it, and I can still fit the Edwards horn wherever I put that, right down there. Okay, we got Davis's 411/16 and both are 411/16 extension rings. In the meantime, while I wait for the box, I just put the unibit on here, drilled a bigger hole for a new bigger grommet, which actually now appears to be also too small. God, because this is going to be my new wire coming in, which, oh my God, it fits. This, Davis is waiting for his boxes to dry. This is going to be my power going to the new horn. So one of these legs will go right out into this, which that I'm going to need a connector on. So, and the other is going to go through the normally open part of the relay.
When you get free time, you should hook that low horn up to just a battery.
Yeah. I currently have no free time. I'm busy, man. I'm over here working my ass off.
Busy?
I'm super busy.
You're busy?
Shut your bitch ass up.
You're a busy woman. You want my touch for...
So is what I'm doing here is this is my coil to the relay, but I also want this to go to my regular horn because I like lots of horns. Okay, so I've got the coil of the relay, and this will continue out to my horn. This is what's going to go into the one side will be in the common, the other will be on the normally open. My vision's not good enough that I don't really trust. Okay, so where that to that should be normally open. Yeah, so that should be normally closed. Okay, so if that's open now, when I hit the horn,
Not back.
so I'm gonna try and jam in another wire here, and this is gonna be my power to the motor of the air pump. This, like I said, is going to the actual horn. So the red is the side I'm switching. So that's going to go on to the other terminal of the relay, which will be this one right here. So that's gonna loop around like that. Really wish these terminals were a little bigger. These negatives, this is the one from what will be our new battery. This, no, not that one. This one is the one going to our horn, so these can just splice right together. And then this will go onto the bottom of the horn here. I'm going to cut it a little bit shorter, and I'm just going to strip back a bit, and then this needs two stake-on connectors. Okay, so now one of these is positive. Okay, so that's negative. And this side is positive. Okay, so that's looking good. So horn switch 24 volt side operates the coil, which is also this. Power will come from here, which negatives are spliced together and positives go through the normally open of the control side of that relay to turn on the pump.
What just happened?
Your scooter fell down. Was that helpful? My horns are, well, they're somewhat dry. So I'm gonna reinstall my horns.
Yeah.
Oh, I broke this thing, so I had to glue it back together. What you doing here, Davis? What up, Vern? Vern, are you drilling holes? What's going on here, boss? What kind of arrangement is this? Oh, because there's factory holes.
Yeah.
I understand now. All right, I'm gonna mind my own business and get back to you.
Yeah, you get back over
I'm
there.
getting back over here.
Get back over there, boy.
Dude, this looks freaking great. I'll give it a week until we break this thing.
A week?
That's pushing it, isn't it?
You're not even focused. Lock in.
Ford Focus.
Fuck Ford. Oh man, now I just started something.
I wouldn't have opened a new package.
There was none.
Yeah, there is.
Medium?
I don't know.
Exactly, John.
Stroke at a medium pace. That song's such a banger.
Adam Sandler wrote that.
I know. Why is dude an actor? He can sing better than...
Nick, I'm your number one fan.
Davis, sometimes you just talk. Like, I don't listen to you, you're just talking. You're literally just making sound.
Yeah. I know. Should I put one or two?
Okay, that's as much as I'm pushing this song, because I don't want to break this thing I just glued back together. Because I do not think I gave it the amount of time it told me to wait. Imagine being named Barb. You're literally named after a hose fitting.
Imagine being named Deborah.
Okay, that's not very on there, but it's as good as it's gonna get.
This is...
Davis, look at the freaking mess we've made in here.
Yeah, I get it, but any fucking U-bolts on fucking zip ties.
Well, just go get a U-bolt once.
I'm not going back.
No, later. Another day. Take your wire loop and... Oh, yeah, extension ring. Extension box. Get a haircut, get a real job. Okay, this is gonna be clean. Dude, look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh my god! This was a terrible paint job. Davis, check this. This looks No, it doesn't. I don't know what this looks. It's something.
It's stupid.
If these horns break for the price, I'll just buy a new one each week. I don't care. Dude, we should have a horn battle with the Coho. When it calls into the Inner Harbor. Okay, so I think I'm ready to put my EST on. That only sometimes works. Dude, I now have 3 horns on this thing. Like, that's some serious redundancy.
You're a horny guy. No.
Shut up. Maybe this was it.
Yep.
Look, it's the only thing I could figure out, so I don't want to hear about how stupid this looks. I'm fully aware it looks stupid. Fully aware. Okay, this looks terrible. I've got another piece of wire loom on here. Now I got to just put on these stake-ons for this battery. Dude, my scooter actually is starting to look ridiculous. Okay. I'm gonna give it a test here. This might be crazy. Doesn't fucking work.
Well, you might have to hold it for long enough so that compressor.
I'm just gonna throw the battery charger on it at the same time.
Woo! Okay, let's not do that.
I don't know what the problem was there. Are these touching each other? Oh yeah, that's the problem. Let's try that again. Whoa, that was hot. Where the hell's the cord? Found it.
I'm scared for you, buddy.
Don't be. What the fuck? What if I just jump right out? Okay, so for some reason it's a problem with this relay. No, it's in that, in the Milwaukee.
Oh.
Maybe I was between the normally open and the normally closed. Maybe I. Yeah.
You were between normally open and normally closed?
I don't know what I was between. I was between something wrong.
Okay, now real smell.
Yeah, I know. That's literally why I needed the. Dude, why do you think I asked for an extension box?
For the horn.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I was gonna lay the relay down. Like if I had to, I was prepared to just. I think now that's wired right. I did all this effort in painting just to cover it with Gorilla Tape to sort of plug the holes, make it a little better. But I like this. This is cool. It looks more silly when it's just the box without horns on it. You know what the box fill calculations are on that? Quite a bit, man. This is sick, dude.
Dude, when I'm riding my...
I just forgot. I have another horn to install right here. Also, I will put an inline fuse on this battery because this should have one. I just ran this into here, which is going to be for my this horn, which that one's just the lower frequency one. Everything else is pretty high frequency, so I decided just to get the low frequency. If you're curious to hear just this horn alone, I'll play that one now. So this was our incoming side, so I'm going to join into our output, this one up here. So I'm basically going to pigtail the output to both these horns and just make a new pigtail going to the actual relay. So this is going to be my new red pigtail to come from the relay. So now these should all go at once. Good. Honestly, this fire alarm, other than being a junction box cover, I'm not sure if I really need this anymore because I think it's pretty overpowered. But okay, I ended up getting rid of the advance because the scooter was looking too crazy looking. I've repainted these now in the matte finish. It needs to dry, but I much prefer the look of the matte finish, so this should end up looking a little bit better at least. Davis's horns are drying off over there. Repainted his too. Have to do the inside bit. I did a trade with Davis where I took both of the Longhorns, which are the lower frequency ones. So it's got a deeper sound to it. No. You go. Davis gonna show his horn. Holy shit. Dude, that is so... Yeah. Davis was just texting and driving, hit the speed bump at about 40. I don't know how he's not got broken arms. He just kind of jacked up his new horn. The stake-on broke off of there. The actual horns are still intact. They just came off. That thing, the stake-on busted right off. I don't know why he's got a handlebar mount on his phone to like encourage this sort of stuff. He fucked up his phone case.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if I fucking my...
Alrighty, so Davis has to remount his horns. I think he might just get a new one. He can probably fix those ones because the horns are still fine. It's just the connection where the stake-on goes onto the pump. That part broke off, so you could probably take that apart and rewire that into it. And the horns would work. The mounts broke, but the actual horns themselves are fine. Anyways, mine still work good. And that about concludes it for this video. I do want to get a better solution for that battery. I don't like how that is. It'd be nice to have something more compact. If there was a lithium battery that could do a high enough output, that would be great. I'm not sure what this draws. I tried a 4 amp fuse first. That blew. 5 amp blew. I didn't find a 10 to try. I know I have one. So right now there's a 20 amp in it. I'm not sure what the actual current draw on this pump for the Airhorns plus this horn would be. But anyways, these are the horns. They are definitely plenty loud, that's for sure. They are a little more high pitched than I would like, even though I took both of the lower note ones. It'd still be really nice to have a real low tone horn, but considering I'm putting it on a scooter and the limited airflow that I'm going to be able to get with just a pump that I can fit on this, that would probably be a little restrictive. So I'm pretty happy with this. It definitely is nice and loud. They're pretty fun. So I think that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you do have any comments, questions, or video recommendations, make sure to leave those down in the comment section down below. And if you do enjoy the channel, make sure to subscribe. Also, if you are interested, I do have an Instagram account at Pickle700 for bonus content and stuff posted earlier than you'd see it on the YouTube channel. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching.